Look, we're live on YouTube. That's crazy. Okay, so I just got this new phone mount, and it holds the TikTok camera this way and the YouTube one vertical. So now we're live on both platforms at the same time. Whoa, that is kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. That's actually a pretty big deal for us. So today's our first day trying that out. Let's see if it works. All right. Keep on doing some 35s. Yeah, these guys will get it. I know, Jenny. Thank you. We're trying to do the same thing again. We'll see if we can't get another packed house again tonight. It's Saturday night. We usually don't stream on Saturday night, so. Okay, well, the orientation is definitely way off. So wait, how could I do this? If I scooch this thing over here. Dang it, it's orientations. King Julian, happy birthday. Happy birthday, King Julian. How old are you? Huh. 24. Congrats. Not everybody makes it to 24. Good job. Huh. Hello. Okay. Well, Undeniable Undead, welcome to the show. Huh, interesting. Okay, so I'm doing this thing just so you guys know on TikTok. Well, I'll just get to it. I gotta practice. All right, so that's piece number 1. These are 35 each. Insects and amber from the time of the dinosaurs. This one has a roach in it. Camera is over here. Wow, look at that. Interesting. I don't know if this camera's gonna work. Piece number 1. Piece number 2. This YouTube camera's not working like I was hoping. Piece number 2. This one's actually kind of interesting. Beyond Zero, we're doing the same sale as earlier, but it's new pieces. New pieces I didn't show. We're on $35 pieces. This one has a little fly in it. This YouTube. I'm trying something new. For all my TikTok people, you guys know I normally stream on TikTok. I'm trying to also stream on YouTube at the same time. What's up, YouTube? But it's a bit different. If somebody's watching on YouTube, drop a comment, please. Interesting. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Maybe there's a better way. There's got to be a better way to do this. These are insects from the time of the dinosaurs. YouTube, I got a comment, and see, I can't even see the comment on my YouTube screen either. Specimen's friend. YouTube, this camera setup's not working. Thank you. The high tower, thanks. I got this new setup where I'm putting the YouTube phone right here, but it's my first time trying it. It's not really working that well, so I'm still troubleshooting right now. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do this regularly. Okay, there, I put it in a different spot, so I should be able to see your comments now. Well, like YouTube, you can see this lot and over here, and then TikTok sees that lot over there. Thanks. What's up, Chad Ryan? Hey, dude. Hey, guys. Okay, so, hey, I'm just gonna give it a... He has phones side by side, and then one... Wait, Jenny of all trades. When Naro... He has phones side by side and shows... Oh, really? That actually makes sense. So, Jenny, you're saying, like... You're saying, like, he'll have, like, a vertical phone here and a vertical phone here for them both, right? Oh, maybe that would be better. Actually, I like that. The thing is, I want my YouTube to be horizontal because I can cut that up into YouTube long form videos. Oh, I just bought this and I waited like 2 weeks for it to come in, and it already seems like it's not gonna work. And I gotta get the other one because I've seen the other one that's like that, like side by side. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Okay. Jenny, thank you. That's a very helpful tip. Huh, okay. Dude, duo streaming is like you gotta have 8 arms and 2 heads to duo stream. And he reads comments on a laptop on his desk. I wonder how he does that. How does he get all the comments? Huh. But that would be so useful if I had a good horizontal YouTube stream like this one. But how does he get all the comments on his computer? I should ask him that question. Because Chad Ryan, you see a roach? You want to see it? This one here. This is actually a really beautiful roach. Chad Ryan, this is at 35. He has a helper too who calls out the comments. Man, I know, and they live stream a lot too. All right, Chad Ryan, let me see if I can't show you the piece on YouTube. Alan, sorry, yeah, we found another one. All right, I'm gonna try and do it like, I'm trying to duo stream. Chad Ryan, check out this one. $35, Myanmar Amber. It's normally a $45 piece, but I'm doing a sale. Alan, sorry, yeah, I have a very similar one. Chad Ryan, say take if you want to take this. Burmese Amber, it's a cab, so it's good for making jewelry. And TikTok, I'm showing him this piece. Well, I guess I'll just keep it there, because... Interesting. Okay, so let's go to the raw. And Jason Lawrence came over. He found, I think it's this one. Yeah, this one looks pretty red. Well, you can see that on both streams. This one looks pretty red. Definitely has thick red skin. Looks pretty good color inside. Look at that, a lot of red. That could be, ooh, that could be a good red one. Price is gonna be 90 cents a gram. Price is gonna be 90 cents a gram, which makes it, I think 60 even, I think is what it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be 60 even. I don't have a free phone to do the calculator right now, so I'll just ballpark it at 60. I'll go down to 59 just to make sure it's not overpriced at 90 a gram. Beyond Zero, yeah, that seems like interesting. The only problem with angling them both, it's not the end of the world, but I want this one to be horizontal for YouTube, so it would be hard to angle the YouTube the same as the horizontal phone. But I guess I gotta try. Gotta try. All right, Alan, sorry, takes this one. Alan, sorry, good take. This one's going to you. Smaller one, red. I can look at Amy Staggs. We're looking at Raw Baltic right now. Alan, sorry, that one's in your cart. Let's see what other ones we can find. All right, I'm just gonna do that and search for reds like that. That's a good way to search. Maybe, nah. This one's interesting though. That one's definitely got a lot going on the inside. That's an interesting one. I feel like this one might be good for. I feel like this one might be good for finding an insect. Something about this flat layer, and then there's like a lot of action going on up here. That might be a decent one for trying to find an insect. That one would be 54. And say take. Looking for larger 80 to 90 pieces, absolutely. That would be this lot, right? Yeah. I think. Oh. This one looks like it could be red. I think user 598. I'm thinking that this group right here is the biggest ones that we have. I think these are all the biggest ones, including this bag. So we'll have to check out which ones are the biggest. And I think this guy looks like he might be sort of red. Medium. Kind of red, kind of cognac. Nothing too crazy, but this one's at $32 if anybody wants this one. It's at 32. That one's at 32. Say take if you want that one. And then so I think this is our biggest pieces here for the most part. Actually, I have some really big pieces. Hey, Yalok, I need your email address to invoice you for your purchases earlier today. I have a couple of these really nice ones if you want. User 598. These ones are at $3 a gram though. These are really high-end ones, just in case. But bottom left, I do like this one on the bottom left. He's clocking in. Yeah, he's gonna be $78. Yeah, Luck, you sent it? Okay, cool, thanks. This one's $78. Oh, gotta plug you in. Looks like yellow, because it's always a little bit darker when it's raw because the skin gives it a darkness. It looks like yellow. Nice, a lot of meat on this side, a little thin on this side. This one, all right, you taking this one? This one's going to you. User 598, this one's going to you. Very good take. That one's going to you. Oh, SU got this one? Uh-oh. Oh, SU1 did take this one. Sorry, user 59. That's out of there. SU1. Sorry about that. It happens sometimes. This one's going to SU1. Let's see what other ones we got. In case anybody wants a very high grade piece, this is like insanely high grade. That one's at 570. This one's at 570 in case somebody wants to see what a really nice piece of amber looks like. SU1, that one is in your cart. Let's see, for more big ones, this one here is pretty yellow. Decent amount of meat. It looks like it's got a lot of action going on in here. Not sure. There's like a lot of, that might be what they call, what Baltic calls green. Baltic green amber is probably my least favorite of the green colors. 88, this one would be at 80 exactly. This one's at 80. A piece there. Oh, wait a second. Do I have... I might have one more box of big raw Baltic pieces around here. I might have one more. This piece right here is iffy. It's kind of rocky, which means it's going to weigh a little extra. I would discount this piece because it's got some rocks, so the grammage would be a little heavy. So it's at 82. It should be sold at 74, but I would do it at like 60 because it's got too much rock on it. This one right here, this one looks pretty good. Nice round shape, pretty thick all the way through. It's translucent, no big cracks. I like this one, a little lighter. This one would be at 47. 47. Let me see something. I'll be right. I'm gonna search for something real quick. Look, we got all these to look through too. User 59. We got all these. These are big ones too. So these are all really good yellow big ones. We'll find one for you. Jenny, can I see the skinny one next to the bag? This one here. I think this one's pretty translucent all the way through. It's a little bright in here, so it's not showing it like perfectly, but yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's like always going to be just a little bit lighter. Take big flat. Which one's the big flat? This one here? Here's the skinny one that you want to see just in case. That one would be at 55. And then this big flat, I think, is this the big flat you were talking about? That one's at 80 even. And then, Jenny, confirm with me which one you want. It was in the new bin. This one? 61, that one's gonna cost 55. 55. For ABH, absolutely, I do. It goes at $2 a gram, and I have some really good stuff in this bag. Jenny, this one's going to you. Very good take. Very good and translucent all the way through. Very nice. This one's going to you, Jenny. Baltic raw. How much was it? 55. Jenny of all trades, that one's going to you. This is used for jewelry. Raheem John, this is used for jewelry. Butterscotch. Butterscotch. That's a nice butterscotch piece right there. This goes at $2 a gram. 114. 114 this one. Infinity, basically, yes, the amber has to be heated to release the succinic acid, but that happens with the heat of your skin. So if you wear Baltic amber jewelry, it releases naturally. This amber is all from Ukraine. Kind of reddish butterscotch almost. 70 for this one. $99, $98 for this one. Make sure the price is right. These, yeah, the butterscotch is $2 a gram. Butterscotch is $2 a gram. It's a much finer and more popular color. This is the most popular color of Baltic amber. And the very special thing about butterscotch is that when it ages, it takes on a deeper tone, like a patina, and it becomes more valuable. Butterscotch is like, the amber is investment amber, as they say. 62 for this one. Let's see if I have a baby one. 70. $60. That one's pretty red. Well, it's cognac, like kind of cognac orange, with a nice deep, rich color. This one's kind of baby. Baltic amber, yeah, is the best amber for Mizbahs. For 102. I'm gonna be getting some Baltic amber Mizbahs that are not pressed in my next order. Ooh, this one's pretty. Oh, that one looks really nice. This color is just really wow. 80. So so there's that. And then these guys. Oh, Becca, take on which one? Take on 80. That was the last one I showed. Take on this one. I think that was the last one I showed. No, that one's 102 for 80 for the last. Which one was the last one? This one? I think it was this one. Yeah, this one. All right, Becca, this one's going to you. Becca, very nice. Do you plan on polishing this? You don't even have to. It's beautiful as it is. But if you polish it, just, oh my God, it takes on the best shine. Becca, this one's going to you. Let's write you down. Good luck. Becca, if you need polishing instructions or a polishing video, DM me asking for that, and I'll DM you the information. Okay, so boom, this one looks pretty reddish. This one's also pretty thick. A lot of meat all the way around on this one. Oh, TikTok's giving me a slap on the wrist real quick. Okay, this stuff's at 90 cents a gram, so this one's 73. $73 for this one. For ABH, I can link you to a video. This one's very red. We gotta hope that it's red on the inside. It seems a little yellow. It might just be red skin and yellow on the inside. Hard to say. For ABH, DM me that question. DM me that you want that video and information, and I'll respond to the DMs. If you don't DM me, I won't send it because I won't remember. This one's at 66. No. This one's at 30. This one's at 30. The last one, the red one, 73. This reddish one is at 73. Here's a big one. Decently clear. 45. This one's got a lot of meat to it. User 59, you might be interested in this one. Irregular shape, but a lot of good amber. That one's gonna be at 67. 67 for this one. Dang, this YouTube camera thing's not really working. Jewelry Forever takes this one for 67. All right, YouTube, I'm gonna start showing you guys the same pieces. Right now I'm showing it to YouTube. Right now I'm showing it to TikTok. I wish I could put them on the same screen, but thank you, Jenny. Okay, so this one's going to Jewelry Forever for 67. Good take. That one's going to you. That is in your cart. User59, are you still here? I haven't heard from you in a minute. This one's got a lot of good clear yellow and a big flat surface. This would be an easy one to hand polish if somebody wanted to just like pretend this hand is sandpaper. You take the amber and you just polish it like that. User59, okay, good to see that you're here. This is kind of the last of the big ones, so I think if you don't see one you like here, then probably won't get any. Becca takes this one at 27. Becca, this is going to you. I'm gonna write you down. Light up, light up. Ooh, gemmy. That one looks very gemmy. Look at that, YouTube. That looks very gemmy. The light fills it up perfectly. There's no cracks, nothing dark inside, no detritus. That one looks like it'd be pretty good. That one's gonna be at 30 exactly. $30 for that. This one looks very similar. This one's very gemmy. Just lights up. And it's gonna cost, this one's at $34. This one just lights up. That one's at 34. Here's a littler one. Oh, a lot of stuff already going on inside. It almost looks like you might be able to see something. It might be a good candidate for insects, this one. This one's gonna be at $21. Good candidate for insects. Jewelry Forever takes this one. Let me go put it in your cart. Frogger takes 21, but that one already got took. These next ones look pretty gemmy though. That one looks pretty gemmy. You see this, how the light stops abruptly right here? That's a crack. So if you're like a hardcore jewelry maker, that's a problem. If you're just a hand polisher, it's not a problem. But this one looks pretty gemmy. Like there's a lot of meat inside, a lot of good polishable amber. It looks very clear. You want it, if you want to find insects, you want it to be very clear and yellow. This one's gonna be at 40. 40 exactly. Very clear and yellow. Jewelry Forever takes this one as well. This one's going to you. Let me write you down. These are all Baltic, yeah. No, these are 90 cents a gram. The 90 cents a gram for the yellows, $2 a gram for the butterscotch and the whites. Like this is $2 a gram. And then this is 90 cents a gram. The side ones again to the right of the container, please. Absolutely. This one right here I thought was a pretty good candidate. I thought this one was a good candidate. This one is going to be costing $72. It's pretty dang red, although we don't know if it's red inside. We just know that the skin is red. User59 takes this one. Very good take, and there's a lot of meat in this one. A lot of meat. Frogger, I see you taking on this one. Nice. Look at how gemmy that looks. So Jewelry Forever gets this one for, was it 72? 72. Jewelry Forever, that's going in your cart. Let me write you down. I could tell. This one goes to Frogger. You're getting some good stuff, jewelry. I am Frog. This one is going to you for 24. And Xena, yeah, that red one. We had one more like it and it just sold. That one is very gemmy. Look at nothing. TikTok, you can see that on the side of your screen, right? TikTok? Because on the YouTube feed, that's basically in the middle of the screen for the YouTubers. But if I put it, YouTubers, people watching on YouTube, can you see it when it's like right there? Because look, okay, so on TikTok, can you guys see this one on TikTok? And can you see it on YouTube? If you're watching on YouTube, drop a comment. If anybody on TikTok's watching right now, can you do me a favor? And if you have another device, can you watch on YouTube as well? Yes, TikTok. Okay, so you can see that on TikTok. On YouTube, it's like, I wish I could show you, but I would need a third arm. I might show them a little bit over here. Okay, so Frogger gets this one. Nobody's commenting on YouTube, though. I think I got just two people watching that aren't commenting. Frogger, that one's in your cart. I buzz around this old town until I find a flower there. Stop, take a drink. That's a $2 one right there. So that one's at 114. This one costs 114. Can anybody on TikTok watch on YouTube at the same time? Wow, that might actually work because I'm showing it on both cameras right now. Can't tilt it though, can I? Huh. It's Amber Bugs, yeah. Becca, if you could switch, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm Amber Bugs on both platforms. Yeah, I need somebody to log on to TikTok and help me out. Let's see. Oh, this one looks very gemmy. It's so clear that you can already see inside. Let's see. It's almost so clear that I can't see any. I know that there's no insects inside, but I do see some bubbles. Jewelry Forever takes this one super clear. I wouldn't say I know for a fact there's no insects inside, but that it's just, I don't see any obvious ones. This one's going to Jewelry Forever. Bekoshka, thank you for joining on YouTube. All right, this one's going to be $23. So I'm going to write it down for jewelry. And then let me ask Bekoshka, because she's watching on YouTube. Everybody else is watching on TikTok. Positive Genes on YouTube as well. So right now, can you see this? I feel like it changed somehow. If I put it right here, can you see that on YouTube? And can you see that on TikTok right now, you guys? Drop in the chat. Can you see that piece? It's kind of in an awkward spot for like both cameras almost. Oh wait, camera's over here. So wait, we're gonna get it. No, the camera's over here. So wait a second. Okay, I might be able to do something with YouTube. This one's going to jewelry. I didn't forget you, jewelry. Let me just scooch this over. Okay, it's centered on there. I think. Can you see it? How's that on YouTube? How's that on YouTube? The only problem is on my phone case, I can't see the comments on YouTube very well. More centered on YouTube. Thank you, Bekoshka. On TikTok, you guys can see that fine, right? Positive Gene, you can see that fine. Okay. If I have it centered on YouTube, if I have it right here, it's on the side of the screen for TikTok. If I have it centered for TikTok, it's side of the screen on YouTube. Huh, okay, so let me get this for jewelry. This was 24, 23. Let me get this to Jewelry Forever, and then let's keep on looking at pieces. Okay, the rest of this box. This one's got a lot of bubbles inside. Oh wait, is that? That's pretty centered on. Decently centered on both. Frogger takes this one. This one's going to you, Frogger. This one's going at 19. Frogger, there's a lot of action going on inside of this one. A lot of action on this one. A lot of bubbles inside. It was definitely a rainy day, Amber. Hopefully you can find some insects too. It's very clear. Interesting. Oh, is that? I might even see something. Frogger, this one's going to you for 19. Let me go write you down. Last couple of these ones. Although I actually have a lot more of this. Oh, this is like a tunnel. I wonder if I could just break this. This one's really clear, like through the tunnel. This one's $19 as well. This one's $19 as well. This one's really clear through the tunnel. Might be a good candidate. Because you could polish this side and it would give you a perfect window. And then you could polish this side and it'd give you a perfect window. And you could like stare down the barrel of this piece. That'd be a fun one to polish and pretty easy work. Jewelry Forever takes this one at 19. Let me go write you down. All right. Flashlight's getting low already. Can people not take on? No, they can take on YouTube. Did somebody try to? The comments are a little. Oh, Bekoshka, I see you said take. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Bekoshka. I missed that. It's a bit tricky right now because the comments are kind of hidden. They're a little bit hidden behind my phone mount. Becca, thank you for understanding. Let's see another one. This one looks kind of same, like a lot of action inside. My phone is dying. Oh, this one's very gemmy though. I'm gonna go ahead and recommend this one. That one looks very gemmy. $22. This one's at 22. Frogger takes this one. 4ABH was next. Jewelry Forever was next. Frogger got the drop. Frogger, let me write this one down in your cart for 22. Jeez, I really need to charge up this light. I guess I can try and do this. Who wanted to see what? Can I see the one on the right? 4ABH, this one here? The one next to it. This one? This one here? $34 for this one. Pretty gemmy. Decently. There's a little bit of action, a little bit of stuff going on. I think I see some flow lines too. 4ABH takes this one. 4ABH takes this one. This one's going to you. Let me write you down. $34. Let's see. This one looks like quite a bit of fun. This one's pretty lightweight. This one's going to be at 29. Becca, no. Well, thanks for joining, Becca. For ABH, yeah, I can add to Al Ansari's basket, but I might have to charge you guys a little more shipping because on Tuesday, all 4 of your guys' stuff together was like $80 to ship or something like that. So I might have to charge you a little bit more. If you combine them, it'll be cheaper than individually, but I will have to do that for ABH. Let me write that down. No problem. All right, cool. Thanks. I'll figure it out. It'll be like a little bit better deal for you guys. Last one I'm going to recommend before we go to some other stuff. This one I kind of like. I like the looks of this one. You see how it's pretty translucent once the light actually gets through the skin. I think this one could be a good gamble. Yeah, look at it. It's getting through. Yeah, I think this is a decent gamble of a piece. If somebody wants to gamble on a nice big one, it's going to be $55 for this one. Which cam captures colors the best? I'd say they're identical. Do I have any raw red amber? I'm pretty much out of raw red actually. I'm plumb out of raw red amber. SU1, trade this one. Trading up. So SU1, this one's going in your cart. And this one, somebody else claimed this before, but it got put back. Wait, and how much was yours, SU1? Sorry, I forgot. 62, that's 55. So this one's now available at 78. Somebody claimed that. I think it was ABH or Al Ansari. I think this one's going to be pretty nice and yellow and clear on the inside. Deep blue, not today. Not yet. Jewelry Forever takes this one. This one's going to you, Jewelry. Very good take. By the way, Jewelry, have you had any time to polish the mostly Dominican stuff that I sent you before? This is a very nice piece. Not yet? Okay. Well, Baltic Bonanza. Wow. All right, this one's at 14. YouTube. Wow, we've been live for 45 minutes. On 2 platforms. 0 sales on YouTube. But we might... So I have 0 sales, but YouTube, if I'm lucky, I'll have a nice horizontal video that I can make edits with for long form. Because I don't know if you guys follow me on YouTube, but I'm trying to make long form videos, like not shorts, the horizontal ones. But it's tough, and I'm not having nearly the success that I had on TikTok. Jewelry. Hey, don't let me stop you. Let's see. Yeah, because I want to get popular on YouTube. I know that I can make a bunch of good videos. If you guys have any suggestions, or if you know anybody who's a good video editor, let me know. Because I'm trying to find somebody who can edit good YouTube videos. I don't have the time to do it myself. Okay, last call on Baltic Amber. These guys are $2 a gram for butterscotch. This stuff goes up in value as it ages and gets older. That's going away. Wow, okay, wait. If I center it on YouTube, but then I do this on TikTok. Oh, okay. That's centered on both screens. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should just get 2 stands. Jewelry, yeah, I've seen your channel on TikTok. In fact, I meant to ask you, what's those videos of people breaking in? Because I keep seeing you say like it's happening again. These people are breaking in. Is there crime or what are those videos? Yeah, I've actually watched quite a video of your videos, and you do good numbers, Jewelry. You do really good numbers on TikTok. You do better than most creators. Ooh, that one's a beauty. Oh my God. That one's a beautiful slice of butterscotch amber. This kind of amber gets a beautiful dark patina as it ages, and it goes up in value. And once amber like this is over about 10 years old, it can easily go for $10 to $50 a gram. Let's see. In the raw, this stuff goes for $2 a gram right now. And this is a $61 piece. Jewelry Forever, did they rob your store? Nice. All right, last call on these guys. They're going back. And then last call on these big guys. SU1, very good question. I have had a conversation with a guy in Saudi Arabia who's experimenting with that. He's actually done a really good job at accelerating the aging through heat. You do it with heat, but no direct sunshine. Since he lives in Saudi Arabia, he puts it in 2 pairs of socks on the dashboard of his car, and his car is outside all day. And Saudi Arabia, of course, is like really, really sunny and hot. So he has managed to patina his piece very well, and he's happy with it. And okay, so that's that. These guys are going back now. Ryder Roo, ask away. What's up? $4BH. Wait, you can put him in the sun in the car, but you're not supposed to put him in direct sunlight. Not direct sunlight. It should definitely be indirect sunlight, or just heat in the shade. For ABH, it gets dry and ruins the piece. Does that happen even if it's not directly in the sun? And what a lot of Arabic people like to do is make, they make a mizbah out of one entire piece. So big pieces like this are very valuable. Ryder Roo, I ship on Tuesday. It should get to you there Friday or Saturday. It's like when you can estimate to get it. So, yeah. For ABH, you need humidity. I should tell that to my guy. Thank you for telling me that. Autoclave heat and humidity, but SU1, a lot of people have told me that they can tell when it's autoclaved. It's a different kind of aging process. Autoclave is too hot, too fast, too much pressure. So it's like it does something, you know? But this is one field in which I'm just beginning to start to experiment with amber. Ryder Rude, no, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, I ship it on Tuesday, so you'll get it Friday or Saturday, ballpark. An airtight jar with a humidifier pack inside. Interesting. Ryder Roo, I'm glad you're excited. Thanks for joining, participating. Okay, so my brain is kind of melting from this double live feed thing, and that's too bad. We've got to keep going. Insects and amber, anybody? We got more 75s to go through. All right, insects and amber. Here we go. Let's plug this phone back in. Always love to see him. All right, so we have our $75 lot. We just found a bunch of good ones, not on our previous live feed. Oh, by the way, this is a really good one for 35 right now. This one's on sale. By the way, this is Martha Inez. Yeah, you missed a lot of good Baltic. This one's on sale for 35. That's a wasp, Dryanid parasitic wasp. Wow, it almost looks like it has a creature in its grasp. Wait a second, that's interesting. YouTube, let me show you this. YouTube, it looks like a wasp that has a creature in its grasp. This one's at 30. Rideroo, make me a deal. Make me an offer. Wow, maybe. All right, that one's at 35. Last call because I'm about to put the 35s away. We actually found a mantis in the 35s earlier today. A praying mantis. Hey, are they on your website? I have various things on my website. These ones in particular are not, but we're always uploading new ones. My website is amberbugs.com. Go to amberbugs.com. Hey, 0 watchers on YouTube. Yahoo. Man, my stuff is just not popular on YouTube. Rideroo, sounds like a deal. Yeah. Yeah, if you all right, if your stone has a bug in it, you'll buy one of my polished ones. If it doesn't, you'll buy an unpolished one. Yes, please, a little bit. Oh, my mother-in-law is turning me into a coffee freak. All right, $75 pieces. Hold on. Let me get them organized. What do we think about that deal? I mean, it sounds like a win-win for me. You'll just buy another one depending on what you get. It's like, I mean, it's a great deal, but it sounds kind of one-sided in my favor. It doesn't sound like a typical deal. It's more like almost like a promise on your part, which is fine. It's fine by me. That's perfectly fine. Just. Fair. All right, $75 pieces. Coming up, number 1. Like 0 viewers on YouTube. That takes the pressure off. This one is, what is this? Unidentified insect. This one's at 75, so. Rideroo. I don't know what to say. Number 2 right here. This is a swarm. I mean, Rideroo, I'm a man of my word. Oh, this one has a spider. Oh, this one has a nice spider in it. Wow, look at that. That's a good piece. That's a beautiful full-bodied spider. And some flies, some beetles, actually a whole swarm of little guys around here. Not bad. Next one is a flower beetle. Make a dinosaur. Good. If you find a mosquito, let me know. I think YouTube has officially like stopped pushing my video because of zero viewers. Since at 75. Zero. A goose egg. A dinosaur egg. 0 people watching. $0 made. 3 likes. YouTube does not like amber bugs. Not yet, at least. YouTube will. It'll warm up to me. I already got 7,000 followers, but my views are like just dismal. Sounds like a record. Dude, 1 hour live streaming and 3 likes. I know, it's like who can get less? Who could possibly live stream for an hour and not get 4 likes? I'll go like it. Beyond 0, thank you very much. Next piece at 75. Big beetle. I like this one. This is a big click beetle. Big click beetle. I like this one. Oh, Ryder-Roo. I haven't made a polishing video myself yet, but we have a couple fans that have made polishing videos. I can show you a good one here on TikTok. And here's an interesting one. This is raw Burmese amber with a fossil on it. That's a bivalve fossil from the sea. This is actually raw Burmese amber. SU1 takes this one. This one's going to you. Very good take, SU1. Let me put this in your cart. You swooped on that one. I think you see the significance of this one. That's a very interesting one. SU1 gets it. Oh, hey, thanks. Appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yum. For ABH, no, I think I'm out of red raw amber at the moment. I'm totally tapped out. Wait a second. This box has been eluding me for weeks. I thought I was sold out. I totally do have red raw amber. All right, we're gonna do this because the 75s are kind of petering out. Okay, thank you, Ryder-Roo. SU1, that seems to be a crinoid that grew on the outside of the amber. Very good. Not sure if you saw, but I edited. Hey, we got 3 viewers on YouTube. What's up, guys? I edited you into a short, SU1, because you said something about the tar in the Indonesian amber, and I put that in a short to give you credit. Did you see that? All right, Mexican Red Raw, we finally found it. People have been asking for this for a while, and somehow this box has been eluding me. Okay, so Mexican Red Raw, this is going at $2.50 a gram. Now first, you want to look at the skin. The skin of Mexican Red Raw is very different than typical yellow amber skin. You can see the red of all deposits pretty much always has this like rusty red to it, and it makes it red. But what you really want to know is it red skin and red inside? That's what you want. Or is it red skin and yellow inside? It just looks red because the skin. See, this one's yellow. So I would actually be willing to discount this one. This is not fully red. Alan, sorry, the one you took is Baltic. For ABH, yes, but I let me see. I want to do this at 2 a gram. I want to do all these at 2 a gram because I know they're sort of tapped through. This one's a really nice one. Look at this flat surface right here. Medium flat surface right here. The part of this that's clear is very clear. Let me get some prices on these. These are going to be 2 a gram. All right, so this one here, this is Mexican raw red amber from Mexico. $80 for this one. $80 for that one. And this one, which is just really nice. Look at how the light travels through in a straight beam. SE1, you want to drop your earlier raw Baltic? Yes, you can do that. This one's interesting. It's very yellow on the inside, but the skin is very red, so it's like half and half. 68 for this one. SU1. SU1, that one is dropped off of your cart. This one was $55. If anybody wants a $55 Baltic that has, I think it's a good gamble piece. It's got like a kind of a mysterious amount of translucency to it where the skin is really thick, so you could never know what's inside. It could be a museum grade, or it could be a museum grade insect you wouldn't know. But you see how the light goes through it pretty well? Jewelry Forever takes this one. Oh, and you can see the light going through here. That means it goes all the way through from one side to the other. There's nothing obscuring it. The only reason that we can't see it is because the skin is too thick. So that makes it a good gamble piece. That means even at the mines, they couldn't search it for insects. Jewelry Forever takes this one. Good take. I'm gonna write this down in your cart. It does look like a great polisher. I like this one. It's a gamble too, because you might find something really cool. Okay, next up for Mexican Red Raw. Smaller piece here. This one is going to be clocking in at $64 right here. Now let's judge how red it is. That looks better. That one's looking more red on the inside. That one's looking good. This one's at 64. I like this one. It's actually discounted. It's supposed to be $2.50 a gram, but it's actually $2 a gram. 4 ABH takes this one. Very good take. 4 ABH. Going with your other one. Baltic Raw and then Mexican Raw. 64. Jason, you're spot on. We never do go through regular Mexican. Basically, Mexican is not as abundant as Dominican or Baltic, so we tend to just gravitate towards those. Mexican's a little more expensive and a little less insects, a little less abundant. So Mexican kind of gets a little left by the wayside. What Mexican does really good is special colors like green and red and figurines. Mexican has its pluses and its minuses. I mean, it's not bad, but just finds greener pastures in other places. Oh, hey. All right. We're going to have some fun with this. This one's $10. Look at this. $10. Small Mexican red. Jason, I'm getting 20 of those Sugar Skull figurines made in Mexico right now. Frogger takes this one for 10. Martha was next. Frogger gets the drop. I got a few more like that. Got a couple more small ones. Who was here the past couple weeks when I was trying to find my raw red Mexican amber box and just couldn't find it for the life of me? Look at this one. Look at this one. Interesting. 40 bucks. This one's at 40. Interesting. A lot of meat inside of this one and ooh, wow. I'm gonna claim this one for myself in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take. Watch this, guys. Frogger, watch the glow. When I move the flashlight away, it holds a glow. Watch this, watch this. This piece might have the most glow I've ever seen in my life. Watch this. You see that? When I move the glow away, it stays glowing. If it was dark in here, it would happen even more. I'm gonna show it to YouTube. YouTube, watch this. You see how when I move the flashlight away, it still glows and the glow fades. Do you guys see that? This one's got some crazy color going on to it. Wait a second. Watch this, guys. First of all, it already looks kind of blue. Very kind of bluish. Most amber does this, and this is my favorite authenticity test, you guys. Most yellow amber does this. The theory is that the light is bouncing around inside of the amber. That's why it holds the glow, because the light's bouncing around because it's so polymerized inside. And you guys, a lot of your pieces of amber at home will do this. Typically, the more yellow and the thicker pieces are going to do this better. Because if it's a thin, small cabochon or a small piece with the insect, there's not enough room for the light to bounce around. This is an authenticity test that no piece of plastic can possibly fake. Have I found amber that is carboniferous? What do you mean carboniferous? Wow. It actually works better with a UV light. This works with a lot of amber too. See, it works even more. If it were dark in here, it would work even more. Wow. Can I get a screenshot? Yeah, SU1 of your pieces, of your piece. YouTube, check this out. YouTube, watch. When you take the UV light away real quick, it still glows behind. That is a special effect that only happens with amber. That's very unique. Okay, so, wow. SU1. Is there not tree sap in carboniferous? SU1, there's your piece. 1 second. All right, next piece coming up. Carboniferous. You mean during the Carboniferous period, like 300 million years ago? Is that what you mean? Okay, I got another good looking one coming up. This one's at 28. Are you looking for amber from the Carboniferous period? Who is asking that? Jacob Scott. Are you still here? See, this one's got red skin, but definitely yellow on the inside. So what you have to do is polish this side, but you keep the skin on the rest of this side. That's how you keep it red. This one, what did I say it's at? $28. Yeah, the Carboniferous time period. We don't have amber from the Carboniferous. I think Jacob Scott left. Let's see if this one glows too. Oh, this one glows too. Look at that. All right, this one glows as well. Not showing as well on YouTube. Okay, so, but this means I'm gonna brainstorm. Brainstorm with me for a second, guys. We don't have any requests, so brainstorming time. So sunny. Brainstorming time. If I have horizontal YouTube videos from the live feed, I can cut them up into long form YouTube videos, and they'll be the correct orientation. Anything I do on TikTok that's cool, I can just show it to the YouTube camera. So I don't need viewers on YouTube, I just need to be live on YouTube. Derek Ray, that last one is 28, I believe. Yeah, 28 for this one. Derek Ray takes that one. That one's going to you, Derek Ray. That will be added to your cart. No extra shipping fee. Shipping on Tuesday. Let me write you down. Okay, guys, I'm brainstorming right now. I hope you guys brainstorm with me. I hope you guys like brainstorming, because that is how businesses are built. That one's going to you. Okay, so I don't need viewers on YouTube live. Besides, it's hard to sell on YouTube live because you can't DM me. So if somebody's on YouTube live and they claim a piece, they can't just DM me their email address. They'd have to email me, which is one extra step for everybody, which I don't want. Yvonne, welcome to the show. How you doing? Okay, so YouTube. I live stream on YouTube. It automatically uploads. Then we put that into Opus Pro. Cuts it up into small parts, or we just edit it as we want. I'll probably get the transcript so I can do chat clip this. Oh, maybe my VA could do that. In fact, that would be awesome if my VA could do that. Abo Jacob, welcome to the show. Everybody, I'm brainstorming. I'm thinking out loud, so just bear with me for a minute. Then we can make long form videos with the cool surprises from the live feed, as long as I'm live on YouTube. I think that might be good though. I think that might work pretty well. Deep Blue, you're interested in getting one of those maybe? Absolutely, I'll read the message after the live feed and more large rod. Jason C, you want to see large Baltic like we were doing? Old Raw Wiki. Set up a concurrent website notification system that people can click from your description and stream across multiple platforms. Old Raw Wiki, do you know how to do that? I don't know how to do that. I've never done that before. In fact, it seems a bit complicated. A concurrent website notification system that people can click from your description and... Oh, so, does that mean that on my website, like the live streams get combined into one live stream so you can watch it on my website? I'll be live on TikTok, I'll be live on YouTube, or live on my website? Is that what that is? Old Rauki, how do I say your name? Rahiki. Could you help me with that? Is that an option? You seem like you know what you're talking about. I need to talk to people who know what they're talking about. Because that could be a game changer for me. I'm so close to breaking through on YouTube. I get so much viral videos on TikTok, but YouTube, My numbers are like worse than anybody's. So, oh, they can buy from there, and it's a more streamlined process. Ooh. Baltic bracelets or necklaces? Yes, yes, Jules. Baltic amber has pain-killing effects. There's a certain acid that gets released into your skin when you wear it. It's a traditional remedy. You can Google it. It's been used since time immemorial in the Baltic. So Baltic necklaces help with neck pain. Bracelets help with arthritis. Children's teething necklaces help with teething. Old Raw Wiki. Could you DM me about this? I would love to know how to do that. Especially if you've already done it before and you can like, what do they call that? Consult me on the process. Jules, I have some bracelets right now. The bracelets are at 20. I think I just sold out of Baltic necklaces right now though. I might actually I have some options for Baltic necklaces. Actually I do. Bracelets are 20. Old Raw Wiki, that would be really awesome. I would be happy to pay you money for your consulting services or Amber, whichever one you prefer. But please do DM me about that because that sounds like it would be a huge benefit. Okay, so Jules, we got these bracelets. These are stretchy Baltic bracelets. They're just pretty standard, and these are great for wrist pain. Necklaces. Jules, you'll take a bracelet. I'll show you necklaces in a second. Old Raw Wiki, no money, happy to help. I'd be happy to trade Amber in that case. So Jules, let me get you one of these. Jules, these two are going to you. Alansari, of course you can screenshot your stuff, but please, Alansari, try and screenshot it at the moment that you buy it. It's best that way. Where is your stuff, Alansari? Alansari, right now I just have one. Alansari, I got this one for you. Amber Collector, welcome to the show. Yeah, okay. Any more raw red Mexican, you guys? This piece is at $14. This piece is at $14. It's not super red. It's kind of just lightly red skin, so nothing too crazy in this one. But it does look gemmy. This one looks way more red. That's a deeper red. I like this one. This deeper red one is at 16. That one's at 16, and two more pieces at 5 each. Number 1 for 5, number 2 for 5. And that's it for the Mexican reds. Guthrin, I know that one's crazy. We found it in the 75s. All right, that's it for, can I see the 16? Yes, sir. That would be this one. Yes, it did sell, but They didn't message me their email address. They might be a non-payer. Al-Ansari takes this one. Take a screenshot of it. This one's going to you, Al-Ansari. Take a screenshot. That one's going to you for 16. Take 2 5s. Frogger, the 2 5s are going to you. Take a screenshot of these guys. Take unpaid Mantis. Hey, if Tuesday comes and they still haven't DM'd me, then we will. All right, Frogger, these 2 are going to you. Oh wait, Frogger, I picked out the wrong one. Frogger, I'm sorry, this screenshot's wrong. It was actually these 2 are the 2 5s. Frogger, these 2 are going in your cart. So take a screenshot of these 2, Frogger. Yeah, this one went to Frogger. Sorry, Jenny, she asked for it. Okay, that's it for the Mexican Reds. Jason, did you want to see more large Baltic? Yes, please. Yes, sir. All right, this YouTube. YouTube, almost feels like a joke at this point. I've been live for 82 minutes on YouTube. 0 watchers, 6 likes, $0. That's got to be some kind of record. I think I'm going to end that one right there.